Okay, so this video is again going to be about skin tones. I know I do a lot about skin tones, but I'm going to be introducing some new ideas, hopefully a bit more advanced. So basically what we're going to be talking about is graphite powder. Now this, if I just show you while being very careful, is the powder form of graphite, which you'll find in pencils. Now I've been dipping the tip of this acrylic brush into the powder and just gently pasting it on, I suppose you could say. And you can't really see much happening at the moment, but you want to do it slowly, because as I've found through practice, if you put a lot on at the same time, it kind of clumps, as you can see here. And this I'm going to need to correct later on. So we're just going gently, using the tip of the brush, never pressing down very far, because when you start using this area of the brush in the middle, again it starts to create clumps of graphite, and it starts to look less realistic. So everything's you're trying to make everything smooth, really. Okay, and then when you have a fair bit of graphite spread around, get your tissue and you're going to smudge it in. Make it even smoother. Now the problem with this process is that when you have created a layer, it's very hard to get that layer off. What I mean by that is, if you try to rub it off, the area where you have rubbed will then become more sensitive to graphite in the future. So let's say for this area, which I've started rubbing, it's become more sensitive, and when I've started smudging around the area or adding more graphite, it's been picking it up even more. So that's really a big problem, big disadvantage with this. However, it is necessary to rub out, so you need to do it very carefully. So with my putty rubber, I've created a shape that's kind of flat. You don't want it to be pointed at all. So thin and flat, not using much pressure. And as the picture that I'm looking at shows, there's a light patch here which I didn't create, so I need to get rid of that. So just gently moving against the layer of graphite I've created. Maybe going at all angles so you don't get lines. And again, if the rubber is too thin, lines will appear, and you really don't want that. Okay, so you can kind of see, let me just show you the picture, sorry. You can kind of see how what I'm trying to get to, really. So if I carry on a bit more. There. Okay, I think we're making progress. And then when it comes to making it darker, again, of course, you would just add some more graphite onto your brush and spread it on. And then, as I showed you before, with your tissue, spread it in. Smudge, smudge, smudge. And this really does work quite smoothly. Everything works together well. As you can see there, the skin tone is blending very nicely. So just to finish off, I'm going to just add a little bit here, which I can see in the picture. Just using the same technique again, just to summarise. If you feel as though you need some more precision, or for a more detailed area, use a thinner brush. I would recommend using acrylic brushes, as I don't know, I just feel like they're more smooth, and they work better on pencil drawings. Okay, there you go. And if you want a really detailed area, there's no harm in using a pencil. But I should say that so far, just to create the skin tone, this has taken me about 20 minutes, whereas using pencils would normally take me about an hour. So it's a lot faster and a lot smoother, I must say. So in this area, if I just grab that B pencil, just to make the line a little bit darker. There we go. And you can kind of see the technique I'm trying to create. Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. I'll let you guys have a try with that.